The day has finally arrived, after so much effort, after so many long nights of work. Today, we officially open the doors to our Discord channel. If you want to skip the introduction and go straight into our access plans, just scan the code you see on screen. But if you stay with me until the end, you'll unlock a special Black Friday discount code. An extra benefit, reserved only for those who are truly ready to take the next step. This is your opportunity to trade with strategy, to trade with an advantage, to be part of something greater. Welcome to Dark Gamma. Now, let me show you some of the powerful features you'll get access to inside Discord. Tools built to give you an edge and help you make smarter decisions. Many of these features are enhanced by an artificial intelligence filter, able to detect key market events, news, social sentiment, and the flow of institutional positions. One of our greatest benefits is a free indicator hosted right inside Discord. You can copy and use the institutional levels generated by our system. Levels updated every hour in most cases. These levels mark where big money is positioning. They help define your entries and your exits, guiding your trades with the power of smart money. This is Dark Gamma. Now, let's go into the first section of the Discord, the Market Sectors panel. Here, you'll see the 11 major sectors of the market and how each one is behaving. Every sector is monitored periodically, showing the net premium, the net call premium, the net put premium, the institutional volume, and the divergences between the overall market sentiment, and each of these segments. This first bot is designed to detect bullish or bearish positioning, depending on the scenario that is forming in the market. For example, let's look at the technology sector with the XLK ETF. As you can see, in XLK we have two Tier 1 entries. Tier 1 means entries with a very high level of precision. The first one was detected at 9:53, and the second at 13:05. If you check this ticker on TradingView, you'll be able to see how price reacted around those areas. In both cases, we can clearly see bullish signals around the moments highlighted on the chart. And of course, the first signal usually carries a higher probability of success. So, how does this help when trading any ticker? Very simple. Each market sector has direct weighting on multiple tickers. For example, the technology sector includes companies such as Microsoft, Nvidia, Apple, Broadcom, Palantir, Oracle, Cisco, IBM, AMD, MU, among many others. If the sector is showing bullish pressure, it's very likely that several of these tickers will also react to the upside. That's the advantage of trading with sector-based information, not only individual price action. How about we put this to the test? Let's begin with Nvidia and see how the sector information plays out in real trading decisions. At 9:53 a.m., Nvidia was sitting right on a crucial lower zone level. From that area, buyers stepped in and price began to push upward. That timing aligns perfectly with the bullish signal from the technology sector. And as we can clearly see, the market reacted immediately in that direction. The second moment of interest came shortly after 1 p.m., and once again, the price respected an important area shown on the chart. When we look at Nvidia's own price channel, we can copy the institutional levels generated by our system directly into the Discord indicator. These levels act as decision areas, places where price can show rejection, bounce with strength, or continue a breakout. Switching to 15-minute candles gives us more context. Price dropped sharply at market open, but reacted very close to a whale level, a highly relevant zone where institutional money becomes visible. That gave us a perfect location to execute the bullish entry that the sector had already predicted in advance. The second bullish entry later in the day also produced a move upward. It wasn't as strong or extended as the first one, but it still confirms the power of aligning sector timing with key institutional reaction zones, making it a successful trade setup. Now let's try another ticker that also belongs to the XLK sector, Apple. We'll look for the same two timing points indicated by the sector, and check what actually happened in price action. The first one occurred at 9:53 a.m., and the second one at 10:09 a.m. Looking at the first point, the signal aligns perfectly with the marked time, and we clearly see the bullish reaction that followed. Entry number 1, fully validated as a successful signal. The second entry also shows a bullish continuation move. Not as strong or extended as the first one, but still valid and profitable. Definitely counted as a correct and actionable entry. Now, let's review another technology component, Microsoft. When we load the Microsoft chart, here's what we see. The 9:53 a.m. setup also works effectively, and the second entry, shortly after 1 p.m., is validated as well. So as you can clearly observe, there is a strong positive correlation between these tickers, because they all belong to the same technology sector, reacting together to institutional capital flows. You can monitor this information across all 11 market sectors, and within each sector you can analyze the individual tickers exactly as we demonstrated before. Now, let's explore what other powerful features SPX offers. We provide multiple channels where we analyze in depth: gamma exposure, the growth of open interest; contract volume distribution, whether the flow is dominated by ASK orders or BID orders; and the dark gamma limit levels, where you will see intensifying spheres indicating where institutions want price to move and where strong barriers are likely to appear. All of this data is updated frequently inside SPX. You also have access to a heat map that highlights the most probable closing zone for the day, the live trend of gamma exposure, the call wall and put wall projections, the real-time evolution of the most influential strikes, the momentum and acceleration of key contracts, and how these flows shift throughout the session, including the behavior of the net premium. This type of information is crucial for any trader who wants to position entries with a true understanding of institutional activity and its impact on price movement. You also gain access to the evolution of call and put contracts executed on the ASK, which represents aggressive buying pressure on both sides of the options market, along with the ability to spot sudden bursts of activity happening in short time intervals. This is extremely valuable because it allows you to understand whether a strong or explosive move may be building up, or if whales are still quietly accumulating positions, without yet becoming fully aggressive on order flow. All of these signals are presented in a clean visual format, with intuitive colors and charts designed so that traders can interpret institutional behavior instantly and with clarity. Additional powerful features include the expected daily move for major indices and leading stocks, the expected weekly move using Sigma 1 and Sigma 2 ranges, and even the expected monthly volatility zones. This information becomes essential when trying to identify reversal areas, or when preparing more advanced strategies like an iron condor, with the confidence that your decisions align with institutional money flow. Great, now let's quickly go over some additional features available inside the system. We provide high-priority alerts powered by artificial intelligence, designed to detect the most impactful market signals of the day. There is also a daily report that identifies stocks with excellent fundamentals while currently going through a significant pullback. We call this report Warren Buffett Picks. Inside that report, you will find the key financial breakdown, a daily candlestick overview, important institutional price levels, and news catalysts that help connect both technical and fundamental information. We also offer a daily unusual flow scanner. It highlights any ticker with unusual options volume or a remarkably high net premium compared to its normal average. The Gap Flow Monitor allows you to detect pre-market gaps and proximity to major institutional price zones that have held strong for the last 3 years. These zones, whether Level 1, Level 2 or Level 3, represent areas where institutions build large positions and where powerful price moves are often triggered. Now I want to show you a real-time example that was shared inside our private WhatsApp trading group. This happened on Tuesday, November 25th, during a high volatility session with strong directional pressure. We were monitoring N, V, D, A, and our system detected a fast, aggressive sell-off developing on the chart. The algorithm identified 170.62 as a critical institutional zone, where whale buyers had consistently defended price levels across the past 3 years of positioning. Why does this matter so much? Because that level was classified as a whale level 9, one of the strongest and most respected price territories in this ticker. When price approaches a deep defense level like that, institutions often take action, and large movements can unfold. In the real-time video shared with the community, you can clearly see that we marked and explained the level before price reached it, predicting that it had a high probability of producing an upside reversal. And that's exactly what happened. Price tagged the level, liquidity surfaced instantly, and N, V, D, A bounced with strength and precision, following the expected direction with no hesitation. We executed at the money call right at that moment, and the position turned profitable rapidly as buyers took control and momentum shifted upward. The trade was closed later the same day, securing a return of almost 100%, literally doubling the initial investment in a single session. These are the types of opportunities we aim to capture every day. Accurately predicted levels, backed by institutional flow, identified before price even touches them, with a clear explanation of the logic behind the entry. That's what it means to trade with an institutional advantage. That's what it means to be part of Dark Gamma. So, what else do we have inside the Discord community? The server includes 49 dedicated channels, covering indices, commodities, crypto assets, ETFs, the Magnificent 7, and the most actively traded stocks in the market. Each of these channels provides real-time updates for both short-term and long-term institutional levels, which you can copy directly into our custom option levels, Dark Gamma indicator on TradingView. The process is incredibly simple. Pick any ticker, copy the levels from the channel, go to TradingView, load the Dark Gamma option levels indicator, open the settings panel, and paste the levels inside. After that, you'll instantly see how price respects those zones with remarkable precision. For example, with Taiwan Semiconductor, the chart shows how institutional levels act as dynamic areas where whales accumulate and distribute positions. Another great example is Meta. You can quickly copy and paste the levels and immediately identify potential entry and exit opportunities, driven by institutional flow. We also provide a special monitoring system that highlights which assets are trading near the most important institutional levels, specifically the Level 1, Level 2 and Level 3 zones, calculated using 3 years of historical data. For instance, Tesla recently reached a Level 1 zone at 126.07, an area that often precedes significant moves with strong institutional influence. And this tri-annual level heat map updates every single day, ensuring that you always have the most recent insights into institutional positioning and high-impact price territories. Now, let's talk about more powerful tools you'll have access to inside the Discord. We provide real-time news analysis, where important headlines are tracked and evaluated based on their potential impact on the market. Each key event is classified so you can quickly see whether it might move indices, sectors, or specific stocks. We also run social sentiment analysis from Reddit, monitoring the most active conversations and identifying which tickers are getting the most attention, hype, or concern from the crowd. On top of that, we have multiple daily scanners, including the top gainers, the top losers, volatility crash, gap, and go, and several other filters designed to surface high-probability trading setups in just a few seconds. There is also a level analysis bot that allows you to scan any ticker you want, not only the ones that already have their own dedicated channel. In the crypto section, we offer a full-level monitoring system with the same institutional logic used for stocks. You can apply our custom trading view indicator to individual crypto pairs, with segmented levels for each coin: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Pepe, Floki, Shiba Inu, Doge, and many more. The workflow is straightforward. You copy the levels from the Discord channel, open the crypto pair, for example Bitcoin versus the US dollar, paste the levels into the trading view indicator, and instantly visualize liquidity pools and liquidation zones where price is likely to react. These levels can be used for both long entries and short entries in crypto, helping you frame trades with much better timing. Right now, there are more than 30 cryptocurrencies with their own heat maps, key levels, and hourly updates to keep the data fresh. There is also a dedicated crypto-level monitoring channel, where you can see which coins are approaching important institutional areas at any moment throughout the day. We've built a special 6K challenge bot, focused on finding stocks with explosive upside potential before the market opens. Alongside that, there is a long-side monitor for both call and put contracts, which also updates during the pre-market session. Inside these tools, you can study real contracts, for example, an options contract on Boeing, with a 200 strike call expiring on February 20th, currently priced at 5.12. The system performs an analysis using order blocks, price action, and volume profile, to reveal where institutions are actively building positions. On top of all that, we also provide candlestick pattern analysis, detecting setups such as head and shoulders, cup and handle, inverse head and shoulders, three white soldiers, bear hammer, bull hammer, and many other classic formations. And remember, this is still just a high-level overview of what's inside the Discord. There are many more channels and categories, each with specialized tools and signals, that will be explained one by one in future videos, with deeper breakdowns and live examples. Alright, now let's get to what really matters. Right now, you can scan the QR code directly on your screen, and it will take you straight to the checkout page to join our Discord community. For Black Friday, we are offering a special discount code, which will appear right after this segment. Once you join the page, you'll be able to read every detail of the tools and features we showed throughout this video, and then simply choose your subscription. You can select the monthly plan, which already has a very attractive price. But for this limited Black Friday sale, we strongly recommend choosing the annual plan, because the annual membership already includes over 23% off, compared to paying month to month. And here's the best part: applying the exclusive code, shown now on the screen, you'll receive an extra 20% discount on top of that existing 23%. The discount code is black_whale. Enter that code at checkout and unlock the highest discount of the year. Let's do some simple math together. I'm opening the calculator so you can clearly see the real discount you're getting here. The regular monthly price is $26.99. If you multiply that by 12 months, the annual cost would be $323.88. But the Black Friday annual price is only $199. That means a total savings of almost 40% compared to paying month to month. Nearly 40% off. That's massive. Breaking it down, you'll be paying just a little over $15 per month. For full institutional grade tools, absolutely insane. There are limited spots available. and this discount is active for a very short period of time. So don't hesitate, don't let someone else take your spot. Join now. I'll be waiting for you inside the Discord, where we will trade together as part of the Dark Gamma community, where we move like whales,